Alright y'all, the time has come. I finally got my t-shirts in. Let's open it up.
I don't believe that there's any room to panic, but I want to know what you
Hey.
The most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work, family, never forgetting where we came from.
Finally came in. I'm waiting on my bracelets, and until I get my bracelets, I won't put these for sale just yet. But thank you. Alright y'all, so let's jump right into this haircut tutorial. Right off the bat, we're gonna knock down all the bulk with a number 2 guard using the Oster Fast Feeds wood grain additions, and we're just gonna get the canvas all the way even, 2 all the way around, and then we're also gonna do a shadow fade on the sides. But right now, I just want to make sure all the hair is even and cut down the same length. And you want to make sure you go against the grain. And since his hair is so long, you want to make sure that you brush and comb as you're cutting, just so you can feed the hair into the blade. Alright, so right here you're using the lever open. So a shadow fade is typically like where you can see some type of lines, right? A neckline, sideburns, they want to see all that. So starting with the lever open, and I'm kind of doing like a low fade. And just because this is a kid and I know they have a smaller head, you can still spread the blend. It may be a little trickier, but you can still spread the blend. So right here I take my 1 guard, lever all the way open, so it's equivalent to a 1.5, and I'm taking this more than an inch just because we already know there's a 2 on top and we're gonna blend that right in. So right here I flipped the clipper around, left the lever open, and started going down with the grain. And as I'm going down and removing bulk, I'm closing that lever with my pinky to make it a 1 with the grain. And then I follow through with the number 2 guard just to make sure that there's no bulk left over to go against the grain. And then I come back with my 1 open and just use the corners of my blades to make sure that everything's even and bring that blend together. Alright, so right here I have the 1 guard on still, and I started slowly closing the lever. So from the 1.5 I put it in the middle, and then I closed it just so I could soften up that area, just to lighten it up a tad bit. And then I'm gonna follow through with the 1/2 guard or your 1/16 or your 0 guard. Now if you're using wall clippers, it's your 1/16 guard. It's the same thing. With using the double magnetic guards or Osters, it's a 1/16 guard or a 0 guard. So right here I have the lever all the way open with the 1/2 guard on, and I'm starting to take that line out, and it's gonna remove it, but it's not gonna be perfected. It's not gonna be a smooth blend. So then after this step, I come back with my lever open, no guard, and use the corners of my blade to blend that in. So right here you can see it's already coming together. So what I'm gonna do with this type of fade is I'm gonna do one side, do the other side, and then come back to the back. But you can see it's already blending. And as you're closing the lever, working your way down, you travel downward. You don't travel up, because then you're gonna create yourself another line, right? So as you're closing that lever, start traveling down towards that line to remove it. And then this is just some detail work. We already got kind of like a rough draft. So right here, lever all the way open, using the corners of that blade, favoring the right side or the left side to get rid of those dark spots. And always use the opposite hand, your opposite thumb, to stretch that skin, especially if a client has dents or dips or divots. Like this helps out so much, that technique to stretch the skin. Alright, so what you do to one side, you do to the other, correct? So I got a surprise at you know, midpoint into this video. This little kid is a new client. He walked in from South Carolina. He was visiting, you know, some family and friends, and he came in to Headlines Barbershop, and you know, I had an opening, so I took him and I explained to the mom that, you know, I have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. You know, the channel is growing and I do barber tutorials, so I asked the mom for permission to film this video, and you're not gonna believe what happened later on in this video. So make sure you watch this full video to see the surprise, because it's priceless. And you know, I made his day. Actually, I didn't make his day, someone else made his day. But he's so excited that he's gonna be on YouTube, so it's pretty cool. And again, if it wasn't for none of my clients, or you know, any of these clients that are willing to be put on a video on YouTube, this channel would never be possible, because if it wasn't for them to say yes to record a haircut, I wouldn't have no content. So appreciate all the clients and, you know, allowing me to record a video, a haircut tutorial. Alright, so now we're working this side. And I sped this side up just a tad bit, just because, you know, it's the same steps as the other side, so it's a little quicker. And just an update on the shirts, y'all. Until I get the bracelets in, just because it comes as a shirt and bracelet combo, I'm not gonna put them up for sale just yet. So I know someone in the comments gonna ask when and where and how I can buy a shirt, but I will let everyone know once I get the bracelets in, and you know, make a video out of it and let everyone know that the shirts and the bracelets are officially for sale, but just not yet. So again, I appreciate all the support, all the love. This, you know, this channel, this, you know, the Team Gifted, it would never be possible if it wasn't for you all. So thank you for my day ones. Thank you for the ones that just joined the Team Gifted family. You know, we're growing. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by my birthday. It's April 19th is my birthday, so I got about 8 days. So it's grind time. And then if y'all watched the previous video that I dropped, you already know that me and Christian Perez, you know, we have a bet on the race to 20,000 subscribers, and we also have a bet for the San Antonio Spurs, which is my team, and he's saying that the Golden State is gonna get in the finals. So my hair is on the line, y'all. I love my team. I ride it down for my team, but man, these Spurs better make it out. They better make it to the finals. Kawhi Leonard, man, you step your game up, bro. But yeah, back to this haircut tutorial. You know, just detailing some work, getting some dark spots out of there. We already got like a rough draft, you know. So this is what I was, you know, talking about. A half on the sides, you can still see a pretty good detailed line. And my trimmers, they're not zero gap, they're just adjusted to where I can use them on kids and adults. So a half is, you know, it's really good for if the client wants to see, you know, some detailed lines. Right here I'm just, you know, creating those sideburns at a point using my Annis GTX-T eyeliners, and they are modified. The reason why I say they're modified is because the plastic piece is cut off. Easier to get around the ears right here, you see, and then, you know, it opens up the motor so it doesn't get too hot. But it's mostly just for the look, to be honest. But if you do this, you do lose the factory warranty. So if you don't want to do that, then I wouldn't recommend modifying them. Alright, so right here, just brush his hair down all the way to the front. Make sure everything is laid down right, and now we're just creating his edge. and he's pretty light on the side, so I'm not gonna, it wouldn't be a pushback just because he's light right there, but I'm not gonna push it all the way to where it's dark. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think right here a ghost line would be just good enough. And on this side too, he's pretty light as well, so I'm not gonna take it to where it's dark. I'm just gonna, you know, kind of ghost line it, but you can see that there's a line there. Alright, so right here I said, do you know who that is that walked in? And I said, do you watch wrestling? That's John Cena. And he's like, what? What? He's so shocked. He actually got a picture with John Cena at the end of the haircut, and man, that was a surprise, y'all. John Cena walked into the barbershop. He comes in that barbershop all the time, and we took a picture with the kid and sent him home with some, you know, some good memories. All right, so right here I'm just gonna speed this up, let y'all listen to the music. When it comes to a freestyle design, y'all, there's no right or wrongs. It's just whatever comes to mind. You know, exaggerate those lines, make them thick, thin, you know, diagonal, round, square. So, you know, enjoy the music, enjoy the beats. I know they're fire. The description, check out the description for the link for the beats. So this is my freestyle design right here. Enjoy. And I'm using my Andis Slimline Pro LIs, y'all. And then I switched to my Andis GTX TI liners just for a little more detailed work. When it comes to, you know, doing a star design, you just want to make sure everything comes out proportionate. Make sure the lines all line up together. And right here I'm just doing some fade work, just, you know, make that design pop. I didn't know the camera was blurred out right here, but you know, you get the point. I'm just closing and opening that lever, working into the hair on top.
One of the hottest, the house of creation.
And I did not finish it with the razor or edge them up with the razor, you know. I don't really do that to kids. So right here I'm gonna round off the back using my Andes GTX T liners. And the back of the neck is pretty sensitive, and this just shows you that I can use them on kids and adults. So right here I'm just adding some pomade to make sure the hair is all laid down right. My man is looking right. He met John Cena. He had a great vacation. He got put on YouTube. Man, this cut, I think this cut came out dope. Look at this kid's eyes, man. He has got blessed with some beautiful eyes. He's gonna be a problem when he grows up. So this is a finished product, man. A 2 on top against the green with a shadow fade on the sides. A freestyle design. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. This is on my social media. Yo, Team Gifted. We almost at 10K. Stay gifted.